you see the thing, right? Everybody who talks about Nigeria and what used to sap away our money always goes back to fuel subsidy.
Right.
And I know, because this has touched my life, I know that removing fuel subsidy came at the price for a lot of Nigerians.
Absolutely.
A lot of Nigerians fell below the poverty. People who were normally okay
Middle class.
became poor as a result of that decision.
Yes.
But and this is this is me trying so very hard to be objective as I say this. It seemed to be something that nobody wanted to do. And Bola Tinubu did it. We didn't like how he did it. We didn't even like that he did it. But he did it. And there seems to have been some improvement from him doing that in terms of the monies that are now accruing to the federal government and to the state governments. When this started, at the highest and the worst part of it, petrol was selling for 1,000 naira and at some point even over that. But
From
eventually,
from 185?
yes, because of that drastic decision that was taken, and not just the fuel subsidy, the floating of the naira. But eventually we saw some reduction. It wasn't as much as we wanted to see, but there was, which gave an indication that perhaps if this is sustained and other policies that encourage, breathing life into the economy are undertaken, we could make progress without carrying the burden of fuel subsidy, because
see,
we've
that's
now
the thing.
left that behind.
That's the thing. We are carrying the burden, and the truth is that these politicians or leaders are not feeling the burden at all. So it is the average. It's like a case of when two elephants are fighting and the grass is suffering the most. We're carrying the burden. A bag of rice used to be just how much? Just less than 2 years ago. Now look at how much it is. Look at the prices of things, the skyrocketing price. Every single day you're waking up data. You're waking up to one increment or the other.
But is this the fault of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration? Because there are people who would say that administrations before this squandered Nigeria's resources and took advantage. They didn't do the things that they should have done. So it is not just Bola. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu removed fuel subsidy. Yes, he floated the naira. But the failure of what we are now and how things are lies on every government that has ruled Nigeria, at least in recent history.